What's up, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading for April 17th through April 23rd. Right away, as I was shuffling the tarot, I did see the Chariot twice. I saw the Seven of Swords, and I saw the Page of Cups twice. So I do feel like you guys are moving forward out of a period of time where maybe you were either self-sabotaging or you were kind of in a shisty energy. But with the Page of Cups showing up twice, not only that, but the Chariot, you guys are moving forward. And the Page of Cups it's kind of like you guys are like, I don't want to say starting over, but you have this like young energy. I don't know how to explain it. It's like maybe, okay, this is for somebody out there. I don't know why I'm hearing this. I don't know why I'm getting this. It's like everything that you thought you knew, it's being shattered, and you're starting over. It's like a very innocent, naive, like, look at that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. It's like a new mind. It's like a newborn. You know how like newborns are innocent and they come into the world, even though, like, you know, if you believe in like past lives and stuff like that, they have no recollection of their past life or of the life that they were, you know, the realm that they were just in. They have no idea. We have no idea, you know, up until adulthood. We don't have any. It's like that. It's like wow, that's really deep. It's like this energy of like, yeah, like a whole new fresh mind. Like you're relearning everything all over again. Like, you know, like when wow, I'm getting so many downloads. You know, like when somebody gets into an accident and they're like relearning how to use their legs again through like therapy. It's like that. Or like somebody that was in a coma that's learning how to speak again. Wow, it's like really heavy too. Like not in a bad way. It's like, because stuff like that, you guys, that takes persistence. That takes determination. Like, I mean, I've never experienced anything like that or known anyone to experience anything like that, but shit, I watch a lot of Degrassi and it's on there. I don't know, like it just looks like, I don't know. Okay, anyways, before we get started, you guys, there's a lot going on this week, but there's obviously a lot going on in your energy. It's so funny because so far the fire signs have been really heavily influenced by this solar eclipse that's coming up, which is what I'm going to talk about in the reading. But I feel like you guys are going to really feel it, especially since I picked up so much energy before I started reading, so many different downloads. You guys are going to feel it too because Aries is like your you guys share planets, right? Mars and so you guys are like sister signs almost, but like not really. It's like Aquarius and Capricorn, right? How they share Saturn. You guys share Mars. So, and obviously it rules more of Aries, but it does rule you guys as well. So I feel like this solar eclipse is really going to hit you guys hard. Right away, before I get started, as you guys can tell, I have a sort of a different type of painting up today than what I normally have. I decided to display my Hellfire Hero Eddie Munson painting, probably one of my favorite paintings I've ever done. If you haven't seen Stranger Things, he's from season 4 Stranger Things. I'm not going to give away his role in the show because if you haven't seen it, I recommend seeing it. But he definitely embodies the energy of this eclipse coming up. And I'll get into that after I talk about what's going on this week with the rest of the planets. So that's another thing. I'm going to start talking about what's going on astrologically. So I'm going to start talking about the aspects and explaining to you guys what that means and all that stuff. So right away on Tuesday, we have the Sun in Taurus, sextile Neptune in Pisces. Sextile means that it is in harmony with, it's cooperating with, it's getting along with the two planets are getting along, right? So the Sun in Taurus is getting along with Neptune in Pisces. It's a great day to explore your feelings or to get in touch with your sensitive side. Maybe curl up with well, I don't know how hot it's going to be. Maybe not curl up, but, you know, like light some candles, maybe smell the flowers, do a little daydreaming, you know, listen to some indie music, you know, that type of vibe. Like we're vibing, you know, smoke some weed, a little bit of that. Wednesdays when we have the new moon solar eclipse in Aries. I'll get into that in a second. On Thursday, on the 20th, the sun is entering Taurus. So we're entering Taurus season. Also, happy 420 to all the pot smokers out there. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so the sun's entering Taurus. A lot of down-to-earth energy. Time to appreciate the little things and the small pleasures in life. Also, on that same day, the sun in Taurus is square Pluto in Aquarius. Now, square aspects, they're not necessarily bad, but there's opposition there. There is opportunity for work to be done. Let's put it that way. So the sun in Taurus, square Pluto in Aquarius. It's going to be a day of maybe some clashing egos. Also, it could be a day to challenge authority figures, which I think is so funny that it would be on 420. So you may be pissing off some people that don't like, maybe some elders, maybe some authority figures by smoking some weed. I don't know. Anyways, on Friday, Mercury goes retrograde, guys. And I love this retrograde right after this eclipse because it's going to be more energy of slowing down, especially because it's in Taurus. The retrograde's in Taurus. Lots of Taurus energy, lots of slowing down energy. This is a great day to continue to clean out everything that no longer serves you mentally, you know, out with the old and with the new. And then on Sunday the 23rd, we have another sextile aspect. So another harmonious aspect between the planets. Mercury in Taurus is sextile Mars in Cancer. So it's a great day to spend with the people you love or to have any heart-to-heart conversations. But our main thing here is this new moon solar eclipse in Aries taking place on Wednesday. So what this is representing, guys, it's going to be a great time to break away from alliances that don't work for you anymore, to forge your own path and not be afraid to fight for your way. It's going to bring a very rebellious nature, a lot of courageous, passionate energy, which is why I displayed any months in here, because I feel like he definitely embodies that energy. It's also the first solar eclipse of the year, so it's going to be a great time to reflect and revisit every intention that you've set since the beginning of the year. But you guys, personal growth, remember, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So what's taking place during this eclipse, it could be very overwhelming. It might stir up a lot of chaos. I'm getting very Tower card energy from this eclipse. But, you know, there needs to be major closures in order for major new beginnings to happen. And like I said, for some signs, it's less intense. For others, it's like major Tower moments. Like I'm talking about a whole new, and how I was picking up for you guys, it's a whole new brain coming in for you guys. It's a whole new way of thinking. It's a whole new person, right? Whatever was built on this unstable foundation, it's crumbling. And whether you knew about this, whether you knew of all these things that needed to come to an end intuitively, subconsciously, or you just knew, there's no running from it. It's going to be placed right in front of your fucking face. You can't hide. It's literally the energy of facing your demons, and there is no choice. That is why I put him up to represent this. Like I said, if you haven't seen the show, I'm not going to give it away. If you have, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. He represents that energy so much. He fought even in the energy of fear, of complete fear. He totally embodied this I'm going to fight for what I believe in. I'm going to fight for what's right. I'm going to be courageous. I'm going to be compassionate or passionate, you know, even if I have to be rebellious about it, you know, I'm going to do what I need to do. And, you know, no matter what happens. Like I said, I'm not going to give away. I really, really recommend watching his character in the show. He was my favorite character of the entire show, every season. Favorite character, probably a bunch of people's favorite character. Also, this painting, guys, it's for sale. It's not on my Etsy. I don't know if it's for copyright reasons, but I'm still fucking selling it. So either hit me up on here or in either one of my Instagrams, the description, or my Instagrams are in the description below. So yeah, moving forward, that's what we're going to focus on in this reading. We're going to see what is going to end for you guys. Wow, and I just like lifted up the deck and like here on my rocks, like it sounds like rock. It sounded like rocks falling, like at the exact same time as I was about to say, we're going to see what's crumbling for you guys. So it could be something very heavy, like how I just said, rocks crumbling. I'm seeing like an avalanche. I'm seeing like, yeah, like the earth crumbling, or even like an earthquake. Major Tower moments going on for you guys. Wow. But let's see what we have here for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio for this solar eclipse in Aries? What do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? And it's so crazy as I'm shuffling this. It feels like these are all just gonna go like it feels loose, if that makes sense. Like usually it's very like like I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like they're gonna crumble everywhere. Wow, you guys. So you guys got deep quiet with meditation and stillness, and I love this because remember I said all this slowing down energy is gonna come after these major Tower moments. So maybe you've already had this Tower moment. Maybe this eclipse is kind of just like ushering out the last little bits that need to take place. And now you're coming into a state of stillness and meditation, and maybe observing all of where you made a wrong turn, I'm hearing. Also, the number 11, that's the highest master number. So there's something like, there's this like, there's an evolution here, you guys. There's, I say this all the time with you guys, but you're the phoenix rising from the ashes. There is something like that going on here. Let's put it that way. So let me just jump in and read this from the book, and then we'll pull some tarot. So this is all about meditation, stillness, and clarity. When deep quiet appears, it is a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness. Oh, and real quick, you guys, even if you haven't had this tower moment, this could be saying that in order to have this tower moment, to get clear on what needs to crumble, you need to go within. There could be a lot of stuff that you don't, like maybe you are aware of, a lot of things that need to be changed, but there's still a lot more that you aren't aware of, if that makes sense. So continuing on, it says, when the deep quiet appears, it is a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness, to step outside the concerns of your everyday life. This does not mean to slow down and take a breath, although that is a good start. The cosmos is inviting you to go deep to that place where the noise stops and there is only the vast emptiness of inner space. When we don't respond to the invitation offered by the deep quiet, life can stop us in our tracks with an illness or a crisis. See, you guys, it's like there's multiple stories here. Some of you guys, like, this is what is happening with that tower moment energy of this eclipse. You may have been not heeding this call of the deep quiet, and now Spirit's like, well, here, we're putting it in front of your fucking face. You can't run from this anymore. Now you must go within, right? Listen to the still, small voice. Remember that you want to Remember that you want to catch Spirit on a whisper, not a shout. And it is only human to argue that you are too busy to slow down, that you don't have the time, the inclination, or the money for a retreat. Do not let any of these reasons get the better of you. Stop the world and enter the deep quiet before you come to a crashing halt. After you have said yes to this invitation, you will find that the world can get along quite well without the need for you to manage it. Okay, so there's a need for control here on your part, Scorpio. You will enjoy the freedom that comes with stillness, the clarity and spaciousness offered by the silence. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot. We're going to see what that is, but I'm getting so many different messages. Like I said, I feel like you guys are very aware of multiple things that you need to fix or change, but there is also still so much below the surface. I'm seeing an iceberg. You know how like, you know those memes of like icebergs on like Instagram or something? And it's like you see like the tip of the iceberg, and then there's the water, and then you see the rest of the iceberg down here, right? And the tip of the water says like 3 things, and then down here it says like a million things that you don't see is what's below the surface. That's what I'm seeing right now. You may be aware of what's above the surface of that iceberg, but underneath, which is way more, way deeper, way bigger, you still don't even know yet. Wow. Also, you guys, kudos to you guys if you are continuing to do the work once you dive deep and see that there's a large iceberg that still needs to be fixed. Do you know what I mean? Like, you may have thought that what you were trying to fix was overwhelming until you see the rest of it, and then you're like, fuck. So kudos to you guys if you see that and continue to do the work, because it's not easy. But we're gonna, that's for someone. I'm gonna pull some tarot and we'll see exactly what this is talking about. So what do we have for Scorpio? What could you tell us for Scorpio, please? And thank you, Spirit, for Scorpio. Thank you. So first card out, we have, the Wheel of Fortune, you guys, in the reverse, which is all about bad luck and disorder, external forces, lack of control, disruption, and unwelcome change, delays and setbacks even. But what I'm getting from that is that that's what's going to happen if you guys do not go into this deep quiet. And not only that, I feel like with this being at the beginning right here, it's also saying that you guys may be in a bit of bad luck, or maybe you came across some bad luck, or just fate was not on your side. Karma was not even karma. Just this was just a time of an L. Maybe you took an L. Maybe you're just losing in life right now, right? And I don't want to say losing, but we have that ebb and flow of life. You can't always be winning, right? So I feel like maybe that happened for a lot of you guys, and it either puts you into this state of like, okay, I need to go within, I need to figure out what the fuck's going on, I need to fix some things, or it's just a reminder too that you'll stay stuck in this energy. It'll just keep coming back around. Like, it's cycles. You guys know how, like, if you guys don't learn a lesson, it'll keep showing back up. That's what I'm seeing, especially with this wheel. It'll keep showing back up until you learn what you need to learn from it. You can't hide from it, especially during this eclipse. That's what I was saying. Like, everything is going to be put in front of our face. We can't hide from it anymore. Even this card was saying that, like, everything will come to a crumble if you ignore that. You could ignore it if you want, but it's going to show up. It's going to show up to the point where your whole life will come to a crumble if you do not face it, right? What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio spirit? Thank you. We have, look at that. There's that fucking Seven of Swords again, you guys. That's what I was seeing at the beginning. Right in the middle of this fucking reading. Ugh. I don't like this card, you guys. I don't, because it's shisty. It's the trickery card. It's, you know, he's trying to make a break for it. He's trying to get away with things. And you guys, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't, you know, even if it's not as extreme, I'm hearing talking shit. Even if you're like talking shit on someone that you're supposed to, that's supposed to be your friend. You can't do that. I mean, you can do it. It's just karma's going to come back around. You get what you give. There's a lack of conscience here. Maybe you were doing things impulsively or selfishly. I'm hearing selfishly for sure. And it could even be as simple as how you're talking, you know? Maybe like you get caught up in this way of talking and, you know, it doesn't have to be like this. For some of you guys, it could actually be like stealing and cheating. Scheming and just being shysty. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What else do we have for Scorpio? And you guys, you know, I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. We all are human, okay? We take this as it resonates. If you don't like what I'm saying, you know, I'm sorry. But this is what the fuck it's showing me, you know? And look at that at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. The Devil card. You guys. Come on now. What else do we have for Scorpio? For Scorpio, please and thank you. Whoa, we got a bunch. Okay. First of all, I'm going to take these two together because they come out in clumps. Look at this. You guys, I love when, oh, okay. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. Look at this. I don't know if you could see this. Probably not. No, you can't really see. There's like an edge to this card. It's like black around the edge. Do you see that? It looked like, and then there's like another like off coloring up there. Do you see that? It looked like another card was behind it, hiding behind it. Because sometimes they do that. They'll get like perfectly stuck behind it. And then I'll like slide it out and I'm like, oh shit, there's like another card. So I felt like this Justice was hiding something, but it came out like this. So there's something behind. I haven't seen it yet. There's something behind this anxiety here. This Nine of Swords, but this came out separate next to it. So whatever is creating, you guys, it's so funny because I'm just seeing I'm getting a lot of downloads. There's an impulse here, impulsivity. This Knight of Swords, he rushes in quickly. He's not, you know, he could be daring and rebellious, but he's impulsive, and that's what I'm getting from this. And there's some type of impulsivity here, impulsive behavior that created this anxiety. It created these sleepless nights, whether you did this to yourself or somebody did this to you. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius because here we have the Aquarius energy right there. And then again on that Six of Swords. So take this as it resonates, whether someone was doing this shisty shit to you or this is you, no matter what, there's no running from the karma here. You can't hide from it. You can't, because we have Justice here and it came out off to the side like this. Above it too. It literally came out like this above it. I know I just said that. So I'm going to put that by itself right there, and we're going to take a look at these ones. So like I said, whatever this energy was that caused you anxiety, it came in quick. It could have been impulsive. Maybe you didn't put much thought to it, and you just did it, right? Or the person doing this shystiness just did it, and they didn't think about it or how it would affect everyone. Let's see what's causing all this anxiety. We have... Oh, interesting, you guys. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands, which is about moving forward, right? Moving forward, freedom with this lack of freedom with this Nine of Pentacles here. So that's kind of conflicting cards. So it's like you were wanting to move forward. Maybe you were feeling stuck. Maybe you were feeling trapped. Maybe you were feeling like you were losing your independence. And there's this stubbornness here because you're refusing to compromise. You're being rigid with this Nine of Wands here in the reverse. It says refusing to compromise, give in, stubborn, rigid, obstinate, the last one standing. Refusal to compromise here about your independence or lack of. Maybe you guys were feeling like you were, okay, I'm getting it now. You guys were feeling, trapped somehow, like you couldn't move forward, and it caused you guys to do something that you regretted. Yeah. Because now you're like thinking back with all of this being underneath the anxiety, the Nine of Swords. It's like you guys were like thinking back like, oh man, like I shouldn't have even viewed it like that. My mind went way too fast to even really be smart about this. Does that make sense? That's interesting. But there will be justice here, you guys. I love that we have the justice at the end of this, like Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Let's see who is being shisty here. Let's see. I'm going to clarify this card. We'll see if it's you or somebody else. Clarify this Seven of Swords energy for Scorpio. I want to see who this is. I don't know, but it has something to do with it. Could have been an air sign, you guys. It could have been maybe you're coming clean to an air sign about something, something about your maybe where you were spending your money, something about home life here. Maybe you're talking about the home life of somebody. Maybe you are, because I was getting this like talking shit. Maybe you're like, and that's for some of you guys, some Scorpios out there. Maybe you're talking about their home life or something like that, or maybe like, it's funny because I see the Knight of Swords here holding this sword. Here we have another hand holding the sword. I don't usually get this energy from this Ace of Swords, but I almost feel like this hand is the hand of the Knight of Swords here. I'm going to clarify this Knight of Swords and we'll see who that was. But something here affected the home life, or maybe you thought you were going to, I got it. I get it. I see it now. So whoever this Knight of Swords is, they thought they were making this decision, whatever decision they made, they thought they were going to fix everything. Coming in with this sword, they're like, I'm going to make myself happy here. I'm going to, I'm going to make myself happy here. I'm going to get exactly what I want and it's going to make me happy. And it didn't. It didn't. It just brought you anxiety and stress and sleepless nights and tears, and maybe there's some coming clean about it. Who knows? But let's clarify this Knight of Swords. Who is this Knight of Swords rushing in like this? All right. We have the King of Wands. Could be an Aries. It could be a fire sign, but you guys, I don't know. It's a masculine energy here. And, I just feel like, yeah, you were trying to find happiness for yourself, You were trying to find happiness for yourself, maybe, and maybe it just backfired. It just backfired, It didn't bring you the happiness you thought that you would want, whether that be just about like talking about somebody and maybe you feel worse after you talked about them, or maybe it was literally as extreme as stealing from somebody. Maybe you stole somebody's money straight from their house. Maybe you stole their house. Maybe you, not like that, but like maybe you maybe you cheated on somebody that you had a home with, it's something like that, you guys. Yeah, and there's this energy of revealing it all. I got that here with this, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Moon card in the reverse, and that's about realizing fear, or releasing fear, unveiling secrets, truth, regaining composure. So that's good, you guys. If anything, be honest, Like I said at the beginning, I'm not here to judge. If this is your energy, it's time to grow out of it, right? It's time to move on, be honest, and look at, I just cut the deck and we have the Fool card. That's about starting new, starting fresh. And that's that energy that I got at the very beginning, you guys. It's like this newborn baby type of like innocence. And look at that right there. It says it right there. Innocence. Innocence, freedom, adventure, youth. idealism, new beginnings. You know, this could have been also your energy of like, because it came out like this, you know, the moon in the reverse, you're going to be honest about, you know, your lack of commitment maybe, right? Or your foolishness that took place in this situation. Or maybe you're going to be honest about the foolishness that, you know, if this is somebody doing that. I really feel like this is your guys' energy though. I really do. And I mean that in the most respectful way. Like I said, so for some of you, it's really extreme. Like you did something really extreme. Others, it's minute. It's like maybe you talked about someone and you feel bad. So take it as it resonates, right? But I do have this sense of like coming clean and speaking about it. Yeah. And look at the I just cut it again and we see the Lover's card in the reverse. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. Lover's card in the reverse. So this, for a lot of you guys, this could have to be with like a lover, or even someone that you're just really close with. Wow, I didn't realize we're already 25 minutes in, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. Look it, and there, you guys are the only ones I've done that to. And I don't even think I do that in my readings. I never hit this thing, but something is coming crashing down. Something is crumbling. Something is falling apart. Yeah, you guys, it's really time to go within and to be honest with yourself, to do some digger deeping, oh my gosh, deeper digging, Mercury fucking retrograde, some deeper digging to, you know, there could be remnants of these toxic traits that still need to be released, and being honest and open with the people involved, it's going to help you. There will be justice here, you guys. There will be, you know, karma, even if, you know, and like how this was talking about, you could run away from it. You could try to hide this and keep this a secret or whatever, but it's going to show up. You can't hide from these things, dude. You can't. You can't. So the best thing to do is just try to evolve from it, work with the people that are trying to work with you, right? If you have people still in your life, especially after you treated them badly or treated them a certain way, you better be fucking grateful. But just know that, you know, justice will be served here, whether this was you guys bringing in this energy or someone else that you were dealing with. But like I said, we're going to finish it off with a crystal oracle grid card. So let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. We have emotions. It's time to get deep into your emotions here. Speak about your emotions. Black moonstone. That's interesting. Moonstone to me represents feminine energy, which obviously makes sense because we're talking about emotions here. So it's time to get in touch with your feminine side. Maybe there's some healing that needs to be done on that side. Maybe that's the root cause of why you are acting in these not so great energies, right? But let me just read that from the book real quick. Oh, and it's number 1, you guys. That's what I mean, you guys. I got this. Wow, look at it. And I just realized 1, 11, 11, 10. That's a lot of ones, you guys. There is a new beginning here. I'm getting very, very fresh start energy. But all of this has to come clean. You need to go beneath the surface of that iceberg and get ready to do some work here, Scorpio. There's some work here. But this is the best time during this eclipse to do it. So yeah, this is about emotions, moon cycles, and manifestation. Are you going through a particularly emotional time? You may be feeling like things are getting out of control and want everything to calm down. Moonstone can help you deal with the intense energy of a full moon and or your emotions. Black moonstone is also a very grounding stone, which makes it particularly useful when you are emotionally unbalanced. Yeah, guys, and this is talking about the moon as well. I know this is a new moon coming up. It's not a full moon, but still very similar energies as far as, you know, the cards go. It says we class emotions as being of the water element. That is, they are fluid and constantly in motion. Emotions equals energy in motion. The moon, as we know, has an effect on water, governing the tides. We too are largely composed of water, so it makes sense we are also affected by the moon. And this could also be why you guys are heavily affected too. Not only are you sharing a ruling sign with Aries, but you're a water sign, and this moon is going to be affecting, you know, water as well. Whether it's a full or a new moon, you guys are water. It says keen gardeners are also aware of the effect the moon has on plants. When working with emotions, it is important to assess which chakra or chakras it may be coming from. If you have a block in a particular chakra, this could be the overflow of built-up energy that needs to find release. And I just got the urge to look through all of these cards and see what chakra comes up the most. So let's see. Right now I'm seeing solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus. 2 third eyes, 2 roots, 2 hearts. I'm sorry, that's not solar plexus, that's sacral. Oh, wait. Yeah, sacral. I see 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 sacral chakra cards, 1 solar plexus, 2 throat, 2 heart, and 2 root. But 4 solar plexus. I mean, shit, I keep saying that. For some of you guys, it is solar plexus, but it's your sacral, which is definitely your emotions. That's your sexuality, your sensuality, and your creativity, your femininity. So there's some, for a lot of you guys, it may have to do, like some of you guys really did cheat. Or this has something to do with your sex, for sure. Especially with like this King of Wands and then this Wands energy. Like you were unhappy and then you get this Wands, like, I don't know, fiery, I don't know. Huh. Anyways, continuing on. It says, Moonstone is also a perfect stone to keep in your bedroom for a peaceful night's sleep, coupled with black tourmaline. Place a large piece under your bed and 4 tourmaline chunks in each of the 4 corners. Citrine is a stone of abundance and manifestation. If you're feeling emotional, it may be time to ask yourself, what do I want to create in my life with the help of citrine? You may be feeling emotional because something is missing in your life or you are feeling out of control. Redefine what you want in your life and why. The citrine I use is an Australian citrine over Morion. The combination is very grounding, so when wanting to manifest something in your life, make sure you do it from a grounded place. If you're feeling scattered or not feeling centered, then ground. Go and place your feet on the grass and sit and relax. Wow, you guys, that was probably the longest reading I've done so far. 30 minutes, 31 minutes. But I just saw 31:33 on the timestamp, so 333s could be a significance to you guys. There's some major changes going on, you guys. The major changes, definitely maybe do some healing in the sacral chakra, but it's time to go deep, deep under that surface of that iceberg, you guys, and start to chip away at everything that no longer serves you. It's time to crumble all those rocks, right? Anyways, that was your reading, Scorpio. I hope it resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love as always. Take care.